What's up, guys? Gamebreaker here, bringing you the first episode of my career mode. Now, I know a lot of other YouTubers out there do career modes, but I'm really interested in playing this career mode because I've never really played career mode that much before. I really like to see what happens when you take a team from one of the lower divisions and actually get promoted to the higher divisions. Now, I know I've told you before in some of our other episodes that I am a Serie A fan. I do try to follow the Serie A as best I can in the United States, which is not really good, but I do the best I can. As for teams that I like to follow, Juventus is definitely my favorite. I started following them a couple of years ago, probably, when I could see some of the games online through various streamed website stuff. It was really exciting. I love the way Serie A plays. I love the build-up play. I love the passing. I love Andrea Pirlo's beard, but who doesn't at this point? My favorite player on Juventus has got to be Fabio Quagliarella. Awesome name, awesome shot. I love watching him play. It's so exciting. So, as for going about picking a team to play career mode with, I didn't want to go for Serie A right away. I wanted to build up and get into there. So I decided to pick a Serie B team. Now, I really don't have much knowledge of Serie B, maybe just a couple of teams that got relegated from Serie A, a couple of those border teams who go back and forth each year. So I went ahead and picked La Spezia for the team. Didn't really have any motivation to do so, didn't know much about them. They got kind of a cool symbol going on, so I figured they were a good fit for me. They got a decent budget, probably be pretty easy to work with. I have played through career mode a smidge with Juventus before doing this and recording, so I have a little bit of experience. I played a little bit in FIFA 12 too, but I've never really taken a team from the bottom all the way through the season, so I'm really excited to do this. I definitely want to see this one through to the end. So I went through, had a look at La Spezia's roster here. They got a few good players, a couple good defenders. I'm pretty sure on Ultimate Team a couple players from La Spezia have gotten informs this year. Goain or something like Goain something defender center back got an inform a while back. Also Sansevini got an inform. I think it actually looks like a pretty nice inform card. I want to say it was a 74, so possibly some good players I'm looking to keep there. But in terms of the squad, I'm always looking to improve, make a few signings here before the season starts. I definitely want to look for some sort of pacey center backs because in order to keep up with some of these teams I'm going to be playing, I'm going to need a fast defense. I think I did have one guy that was pretty quick when I was going through and looking through the roster. Maybe he was like 90 pace or something like that, but he was a winger, or a wing back, that is. So if I could get one more pacey defender, I think I'd be all set in the defending category for a while. So I definitely wanted to go out and search one. I marked a couple people there, as you can see. Going through the list and looking. I've had good experience picking up people from the MLS before. They're pretty cheap, and you can often get really quick, really talented people on the cheap, and you can make a nice profit off of them if you play really well with them, and then maybe sell them on or loan them out later in the season. So definitely looking to make some improvements there. Now, as for this channel as a whole, as for this channel that we have gone ahead and built, Gamebreaker and Shadows Whoop My Brother, we have a couple series we'd like to do here right now. We have already posted the first episode of, what is it? Que Sera Serie A. Super excited about that series. That's going to be so fun playing all the way through Serie A, getting to know every single player. That's kind of going to be my bread and butter for the channel, I would say. I'm going to try to get like 3 or 4 of those up a week or something like that. Something to that effect, because they're pretty easy to make, pretty easy to edit, and I really like doing it. So there's really nothing holding me back from doing that, except maybe Ultimate Team coins. But I've got a few other teams going. I got plenty of coins I can liquidize in the bank there. So we'll be fine for now playing with that. Really enjoyable. And the other series we got is really our most entertaining series, in my opinion. It's called 1v1 Me Bro. I haven't uploaded an episode yet. Maybe the episode will be uploaded by the time this episode of Career Mode airs. It's when Shadow Soup and I just play against each other and play a friend mode, and it's just chaos. It's so fun to play. We laugh so hard. Really, we just push the Impact engine to its limits. We like to see players going flying, players getting red card, hilarious stuff happening. Oh, it's just so funny. One episode that we did, but we haven't put on the air because we are still working with the audio, trying to get everything set up. Oh, it's just so funny having Buffon in goal. He does so much funny stuff. It's hilarious. I went for a throw out and I absolutely just punched Marwan Fellaini right in the face. It was the most hilarious thing. I might have to post that clip just as an individual clip. But whenever we play against each other, it's always just so much fun. And of course, it's really easy to film. As for the style of those episodes, we like to do the live comm because obviously that's the best way we can do that. And in terms of the live comm, it's just best for getting everything as it happens, and it's just great to catch stuff in the moment like that, and that's just when it's the most entertaining. So I really don't want to cut the episodes down. Obviously, I could and make them into shorter, like 10-minute episodes, maybe something like that, but I think it's more entertaining just to leave it long so you guys can kick back, watch an entire game of FIFA get played out, and just see everything. I find that there's really two ways you can be entertained on YouTube. You can go in for the quick laugh, and you can go in for the long run where you can just sit back and just let it all flow over you, pretty much just like a TV episode. So I like to leave 1v1 Me Bro as a kind of long episode. I know this one that we're going to post is really long because it went into overtime and PKs, so it ended up being like half an hour or something ridiculous like that. But I can tell you it is just all entertainment. So those are the two series I have going right now. We have 1v1 Me Bro and Que Sera Serie A, and then I'm going to add this career mode into the mix. So as you can see, what we've got going on right here is I'm trying to make a few of those signings of the people I inquired about earlier. Trying to pick up a midfielder. As you can see, we're trying to get people maybe that have a little bit of technical skill on them. Maybe like a 3 or 4 star skiller to throw in there. I think the squad already had a 4-star skiller in it. Maybe that was Sansevini. Maybe it wasn't. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I'd have to go back and check. But we're trying to make a few signings to go ahead with the squad here. Trying to keep our budget, or trying to stay within budget because we don't have a ton of money to play with, but looks like we might be able to pick up Ike Opara from, the San Jose Earthquakes here. He's looking like a really solid player. Looks like we're going to be able to pick him up on the cheap, and he will fit into our squad nicely. Oh, of course, it's always funny to see what the other teams are doing. Chelsea going after Benzema. I've seen Juventus go after Neuer before. That was an interesting one. But maybe we'll be able to pick up Wellington Silva here. Another, I think he's maybe 3-star, 3 or 4. But he looks like a really good player to batten down on midfield. Young kid, 19 years old. That's really important in career mode from what I have heard and what I have done so far. Picking up the young people on the cheap, playing them in your squads, having them perform, and then if you're feeling up to it, you can sell them on later for a massive profit and really help improve your team. Maybe pick up a star player, or of course, you can always keep them and maybe make them the face of your club. So it's always good to look at the young people, maybe some people with pace too, because you never know. I don't remember what difficulty I put this on, but since we are trying to go through and make it all the way up to Serie A, I know you guys want to see me win some games. I think I might have set it to professional, maybe professional or world class. I don't remember. I can play Ultimate Team pretty comfortably. I actually find professional to be the hardest difficulty to play on Ultimate Team. I don't know why, but I find World Class and especially Ultimate to be a lot easier to win at than Professional. So what does it go? Amateur, Semi-Pro, Professional, World Class, Ultimate? I still think Professional is the hardest. I don't know why. Maybe it's just my play style, but I have the most difficulty playing on Professional. I can challenge the Team of the Week on Ultimate and win it 10 times out of 10, like 5 goals. But I don't know what gives on Professional. I don't know what it is. So maybe if I set it to Professional here, I might be asking for trouble, but we'll see. Maybe I'll have to change it up mid-season. But looks like we have made a few signings here, just going back through, getting the formation. I didn't really want to change the formation, actually, that much for the team. I like to stick with what the team has. It kind of stayed true to the roots of the team, unless, of course, we're going to be making some massive signings of a really good player who doesn't really fit the formation. Maybe we'll be able to change it around a little bit there. So we're going through and we're signing these players. I'm not going to be able to get any gameplay out in this episode, and maybe not the next one either, because we have to go through all of the pre-season stuff here, get our squad set, get everything in order. I'm definitely going to be sending out some scouts, though, because I love the scouting network. I love bringing youth players into the club and seeing how they develop. I think that's the most entertaining part of the game for me. I'm definitely thinking about using the EA Sports FC thing there and scouting a future star. I have never used that yet. I've only bought a few things from EASFC there. But it looks like it could be pretty interesting. I'm not sure of the details. I'll have to look it up, but scouting a feature star might be something this squad will be interested. Someone we can take up to Serie A with us next season and really give the competition some trouble. I'm definitely looking forward to playing against all these people in Serie B and work my way up to Serie A. Maybe we'll get to play against Juventus. That would be the ultimate entertainment for me next season. But we'll see how it plays out here. I think we are getting pretty close to the end of this episode here. Remember to drop me a like, drop me a subscribe, and drop me the peace. Game Breaker.